minutes if you wanna spill your mind. Give me all your reasons to why I should take my time. Used to have forever, but you never cared that much.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you grab them tight, you in love with being modest. You a move body, give me.
Why you wanna run away? Why you gotta be afraid? I wish I could make you stay, cause baby I love you. Why you tryna break us up when I'm tryna build it up? I wish I could make you stop, cause baby I love you.
Hey y'all. Okay, so today is, what is today? Today's Friday. I just got back from Chicago. I went to visit with Arius yesterday and basically spent the night down there. We had a really amazing dinner. It was so delicious. Highly recommend the restaurant that we went to. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, but it was so good. I think it's called Yardbird, if I'm not mistaken. But it was so good. Oh my gosh, the food, everything. But my favorite thing that they had was the Brussels sprouts. The chicken was fire too, but them Brussels sprouts was slapping. Like, I gotta get online and get the recipe. So, you know, it is what it is. But I'm about to be my girl, Nita. We're about to have a drink at this place called The Sidecar. And then, I don't know what we're doing after. So Brian's DJing tonight, so I figured I was gonna find something for me to do while he was busy. And, you know, just kind of kick it with my girls, since I rarely got to kick it when I had the boys like full time. So I'm trying to take full advantage. But I can't even remember what this place is like. I feel like it's pretty dope. But we're gonna see. So let's go ahead and, I guess, get up in here. Hey y'all, so today's Saturday and I'm just getting ready for the day. I've been pretty much doing nothing all day today. It's been very, very laid back. So I decided to get up and handle some business that I need to take care of. I also wanted to take a picture for Instagram because I have not been that active on my Instagram. And I just wanna, you know, put up a picture because it's been so long since I took a regular freaking photo and actually like went and set my camera up and did something creative. So we're gonna do that today since I don't have the boys and really no other responsibilities today. B is in Detroit, so he's actually DJing at not a restaurant, it's a store. So he's DJing at a store today and he left super early. I was actually gonna go with him, but I was still asleep and he got up and he left me. So he'll be back, I think around 9, and then he's DJing somewhere else tonight. So he's gonna be really busy this weekend with his side hobby / hustle. So kudos to B to doing his thing. I also been so excited that Brian has gotten into trading. He's been studying with me and studying on his own, which makes me so happy and just excited because I want him to know this stuff too. I want him to be able to see the trades just like I can, and it makes me just so happy. And I had mentioned to you guys, those of you who watched my video where I talked about my trading journey, I actually started a group so that I could talk about the strategy that I learned and talk about the content that I get from this gentleman who I look at as my mentor, and there's a lot of other people who would say the same. So we talk about the strategy and the setup in that group, and it's been so dope because I think there's like 50 something people, like it's almost 55 people in there, and everybody has been learning together, going through the videos together, which has been a great refresher for me. And I just absolutely freaking love it. And you know, it's just a study group. Like, I'm not trying to teach, I'm not trying to be anybody's teacher, but at the same time, it's a great place where we've been studying together, and I've been going back through everything from the very beginning just to get a refresher and it's been such a good reminder for me. So I'm excited, and I'm so geeked for those of you who came in there and who have been doing this with me and actually studying and talking and just having a good time with it. Like, it's so cool. And it's also cool that it's all online and it's all for free. Like, the gentleman who teaches, he does all this for freaking free, which you don't hear about that. Like, people aren't doing this for free, you know what I mean? Because time is money, and you obviously can't like talk to him and like, you know, get like one-on-ones and all that with him, which sometimes you just need that, you know what I mean? But at the same time, he teaches the core content and the setup and all of that free of charge, with the exception of whatever he makes off his YouTube channel monetization. So I've been so excited because it's a lot of girls. I think there's a couple of guys in there, but the guys have been kind of quiet. But it's a lot of girls in there. We've just been talking and studying and learning and sharing charts and just comparing notes and going through everything slowly but surely. And I keep reinforcing to everybody, do not go with real money. This is all you do, paper money. You're gonna do it for a while until you really got that thing down. It's kind of like riding a bike, you know what I mean? Like, you wanna ride that bike with them training wheels for a while before you take those training wheels off. Because if you just jump straight into like no training wheels, you can really get hurt. So I think that's a really good analogy, or a good way to look at it when you're thinking about paper trading versus like going in with your real shmoney. You know, you want to make sure you got the flow. And then once you got the flow, you got a good flow going with your paper, then you transition to your real. And then that way you can work on your emotions, because you're never going to get the full emotional, like you got to go through that with real money. It just kind of is what it is. But with paper money, you get the setup where it becomes very like, you see this, you do this, and you just do it over and over and over, and you see how when you do that, how it works. It just gives you so much more confidence when it's your real money, so you can combat that fear and just go and get the coin, you feel me? So I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Everybody has come and has done that with me, and I don't know, I feel very grateful. So I think I told you guys what I plan to do today. I think I'm gonna shoot a video too. I kind of want to shoot a video that I've been thinking about doing for years. I'm not gonna tell y'all the video in this video just in case I don't, because I've had several times in my life I thought I was gonna do this since I've been on YouTube, and I haven't yet. So I don't want to get ahead of myself and like mention it and then not do it, but we will see. So if I do, I will let you guys know, or you will obviously see it. But I really wanted to talk about this subject because I definitely think it can be helpful, and I think having a perspective like mine would also be an interesting take on the topic, and, you know, just my life experience with this particular thing. So I definitely think I want to do the video. I think I'm finally ready to talk about this, and I do think that people will enjoy it and will benefit from it, you know. And that's always my ultimate goal when doing YouTube, is like sharing information, sharing stuff I'm passionate about, my perspectives I'm passionate about, so other people can benefit from it too, you know. So we will see. I will keep you guys posted, but I do think I'm going to do it today. Now, whether or not I release it, that's going to be another question. So for my makeup, I'm just going with something simple. So we just did eyeliner. I'm about to do my under eyes, and I always use this concealer. It's kind of crusty right now. I need to wipe my makeup and stuff all off again. But I use the Real Deal concealer, and I use the medium deep. This is Laura Geller. I love this stuff. It is like freaking fire, and I think that this, like everything I find that I love is always discontinued. So I think this is about to be discontinued too. I've been ordering off Amazon because it's one of the few places I can find it. But my foundation has been discontinued. Like, just everything I've been loving, it just, every time I find something I'm in love with, it ends up getting discontinued. So I need to figure out what that's all freaking about. Or I need to start finding stuff I love before it gets discontinued. Like, man, I be coming on stuff right at the end of its life cycle, and that just sucks. Like, man. But last week I had such a good week. This is gonna be my last thing I'm gonna tell y'all about trading for the video. But I had a good week last week with trading. It was probably one of my best weeks because I was just so consistent. I was consistent in terms of the money that I made. I didn't take any big losses. My losses that I did take were mitigated. So like I immediately knew when it wasn't gonna be, when I wasn't right, and I immediately got out and immediately was able to reassess and find a way to make that money back plus some. So I did take one loss. I actually was shorting the market. I thought we were gonna go a little deeper and we did not. So when it definitely turned the other way, I took calls right on the break, and it was so exciting because I think we had news that I think it was like CPI on Tuesday, and I swung calls because it was very compelling where it was going. It might have been PPI, one of the 2 days. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday, but I swung calls, and the breakout to the upside was so beastie. I made 100% on my money, on my investment. It was like 100+%. And it's just exciting when you're right, when you see it, when you're not scared, you take the trade, you feel confident about it, even in the midst of news, you know what I mean? Like swinging, knowing news is coming out is probably not the safest thing to do, but the setup is there. And I don't know, I believe that when our setup confirms, it's gonna make that move. The question is, am I gonna be able to get out in time? Because it was pre-market. So I'm real happy. I feel like last week was a great week. In addition to going to see my baby, as you guys saw, I was in Chicago and got to see Arius. I really wanted to make it down there to be able to spend some time with him. And we went to that yard bird, and it was so good. As I already told y'all this, but it was so good. Such a good night, you know, and walking around in Chicago was so much fun. Made me really wish I lived in a big city, because there just feels like there's always something to do. Like the way you can go to dinner and then just like go chill and watch the building, like the mural on the building, or you can go and like just sit out there and talk, or look at the boats, or walk down the city. Like there's just so many things you could do. Get another drink, you know, just socialize. Like, I don't know. I just felt like this is the vibe I need, but not Chicago. I don't like Chicago because it's too cold. It's way too cold for me. I want to be somewhere warm. So it was a vibe. It was so much fun. I feel like I got a piece of hair right here. It was so much fun. And obviously it was great because I got to see Arius. And then I slept at his apartment, and instead of having to get a hotel room, he was like, just stay with me. So I stayed in his apartment and then left in the morning after doing work. I took a half a day, so I didn't have to work the whole day. I did work in the morning at his apartment, and then I got on the highway to come back to Fort Wayne and hung out with my girlfriends last night, as you guys saw. So that's basically what I've been up to for the last couple of days. But I did want to talk to you guys about something too. I had this question like so many times since I've been on YouTube, and people have asked me over and over again about how to handle bullies at work. And I, for the first time at this job, have ran into another bully. And it was pretty interesting because I don't know, I wanted to handle the situation very professionally and, you know, get through that situation in a positive way. But this person was definitely choosing to bully me. He was saying comments that were demeaning, and especially doing that in front of other people. Like, it's one thing to disagree with decisions that have been made. And I'm a project manager, so my job is to be the middleman, okay? So sometimes there's gonna be conflicting perspectives as to what should be done in certain scenarios. And I have people in terms of stakeholders that have more priority than others. So if someone who has a high priority makes a decision and then I come to communicate the decision, to say things to me that are demeaning, I feel like is unacceptable. Not even I believe it is unacceptable. So I had to basically address that and, you know, talk through that with that person, and the agreement was made that that will no longer happen. And I'm very happy that I stood up for myself, because in my career, y'all, I honestly in the past probably would have just managed through it and would have continued to remain professional and ignore it. But I think sometimes you gotta speak up for yourself, because it's not appropriate. It can be considered a hostile work environment for people to demean you and to make your environment basically be hostile. Like, that is the definition of it. So I am glad that I was able to address it. We were able to find an amicable path forward and how we're going to interact with each other and what we're not going to do when we are interacting with each other. And it worked out for the best. But I wanted to mention that because I do think it's important to speak up for yourself and to handle things professionally, to take a step back I did not address it right then because I needed to take a step back because I didn't want to say something I would regret. I didn't want to do it in a way that I would regret. I wanted to be very thoughtful, write my bullet points out, be specific, be very objective, you know? And I think those are the ways that you kind of handle, or you should handle, situations like that. And it doesn't mean it's always going to work out. Sometimes people are immature, or they, you know, don't do things the best way. Some companies allow certain things to percolate and to happen in their company that they should not. But I say all this to say, like, I think that's the best way to handle it. I would definitely say, like, if I was going to recommend to anyone who was dealing with a similar situation, to try to approach it like that. Don't be so quick to just pop off at people if you feel like you're not prepared. If you think you're prepared, go ahead and address it right then. A lot of y'all, you know how to handle things right then. But for me, I had to take that step back and then come back and address that, because I wanted to, again, make sure I was very thoughtful around how I did, you know, nip that in the bud. So I just wanted to share it because, again, I get that question so much when I talk about my career, and I talk about corporate, and I talk about project management. And I think it's a real thing, especially being, you know, a person of color, which there can be stereotypes and stigmas and, you know, subconscious biases that people have that they're working with. You know, all those things come into play, and sometimes we have to be very thoughtful around how we react to things so that we don't fall into some of those stereotypes, which may end up hurting us even more in the long run. So that's my story as to, like, what was kind of been going on for me over the last week. But I think we reached a good resolution, and hopefully moving forward things will be better. But that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm putting these lashes on real quick. Hopefully you guys are able to see that. I wasn't really paying attention to if I was in the lens like I probably should have been. But we're gonna put this last eyelash on. Hopefully it goes on as easy as this one did. And I'm gonna put some eyeliner over this lash glue, because yesterday I put my stuff on and the glue was looking so crazy. I was like, do I just need to go back to individual lashes? Because they look so much better than freaking strips. I don't know. It's like, no matter how hard I try with these strips, they only look so good. But you can always tell it's strips, you know? So I'm like, maybe I just gotta go ahead and bite the bullet and spend the money. Even though I've been trying to invest as much as I can. I'm trying to be free, y'all. You know? And be very thoughtful. But I want some lashes. I want some lashes. I may not be able to invest my lash money. I think I'm gonna go ahead and have to get these lashes, y'all. And even the car thing. I've been doing good a couple months without the car, but as soon as I pay off this last thing I have, I'm getting me a car. I don't know what I want, but I'm you know how that Denzel video, he said, I'm leaving here with something. I'm getting me another car. Like, the car I'm driving is cool, but I need something younger. I want something a little more fun. I want something that, you know, I like and want to have for a while. Whatever I get, I'm probably going to keep it for a while and definitely most likely buy it. But I was thinking about a Mercedes, and the other car I'm really thinking I'm probably going to end up getting is a Tesla. I really think I want to get a self-driving Tesla and have that, because they just seem like such fire freaking cars. And it's mainly the technology. Like, I just want the technology, y'all. So we will see. I will keep y'all posted when it's time. It's not time yet, but whenever I move on and I say it's time, I will definitely let y'all know. We're gonna go looking for cars together and pick out something new for me. You know, I want something real nice. I don't know what color. I'm gonna take my time though. I want it to be perfect. I want whatever I get to be something that I love and I keep for a really long time. To put a braid in the car. So I think I kind of look dark. Why do I look so dark? It's all good. Let's see. Okay, whatever. So I got some hair from the beauty supply store. This is Encore La Vie, or however you say it. And I'm got the 1B. This is 18 inches, and we're gonna see if I can do this in the car. I hope I don't get hair everywhere and like mess this up. This was $21 a pack, and I bought 2 packs, so it was like $40-something. So hopefully it works out okay, but it looked pretty good, and it was soft. So this is a blend. I think this is like a human hair blend, but I want a human hair not on the wefts that I could blend with my my real hair from my ponytails. I'm trying to step my ponytails up because I think I told you I want my ponytails to be curly. I want to be able to curl them on the ends and just make them look even better. I don't have a pair of scissors though. That's the only thing. Hopefully I can get this out. I'm supposed to do. This is kind of short. I probably need it longer. Okay, this is going bad. This is going bad. I think I need all the hair out. As I go, I can just grab it. So silky. It's just falling everywhere. People don't dance no more. All they do is this. All they do is this. All they do is this. Like, you can't really add to this right. I feel like it's okay for today, but I think I'm gonna stick to Kenko on. So this is the ponytail for now. As y'all can see, hair is like coming out of it, but whatever. It just probably looks like I straightened my hair and my hair is really silky and it's coming out my ponytail. At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself for today. So it's all good. Let me stand up and get this hair off of me though. So now we're gonna go and get some food, and I also want to take a picture for the day with my outfit and call it a day. I did okay until I got to the end, and this is like, she's not happy right there. But we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna keep practicing. This is how you learn stuff, is by continuing to try new things, and you fail and you just keep trying again until you get it right. That's all you can do, you feel me? You just gotta keep trying until you get it all the way right. So we're about to have lunch at Mercado, and I ordered the Chicano chicken. It's basically a grilled chicken. It comes with these little Brussels sprouts and potatoes. They call them garlicky fingerling potatoes. I don't even know. I don't think I've ever heard that before. But then it has a queso sauce. That goes for 24 bucks, and then they have this carne asada fries. So I did a half order of that because it's so good. You cannot come this far and not get that. So we're doing that, and then I'm just having water with it.
I'm your best friend.
Yeah, so we're doing it with just water. It's such a vibe today. Like, it's so nice. It's not too hot, not too cold. And I'm by myself today. I wish I could have thought of somebody to call, but everybody is either out of town or doing something, or it doesn't feel good. So I am just chilling. And even B is gone. Like, it's just me. I'm by myself. I should have brought Lola and Jace with me, but that would have been kind of crazy. So I'm glad I didn't. But the pictures I took were super cute. So I got some really cute pictures on this dark wall. It was like a dark blue wall, and I think they're gonna be really fire. Probably use them for the thumbnail for this video, and hopefully edit them. So I'm trying to get back, y'all. I'm trying to get back. Well, we getting it together. Down here, so I checked it out. I came, I saw, I conquered. I didn't ride anything, and I was mentally strong. I didn't get any food either. But I'm about to walk over to the deck because it's right here on the corner, and I guess get a drink and just chill. And then I guess I'm taking my butt back to the crib, because what else is there to do? Like, we in the fort, ain't nothing else going on here. I gotta get out of here, y'all. you guys, today is Sunday and I'm feeling cute today. We're headed to go have breakfast at the, or I guess this would be brunch. We're going to the rooftop. We're going to Birdie's on the rooftop and I'm looking forward to going with Brian because I don't think you've gone yet, have you? This your first time? Okay, so this is his first time. I'm wearing a dress from Hot Miami Styles. I got the girls out, so we're trying to keep the girls in place. But Jason, Lola, y'all just went outside. I don't think you guys need to go again. Jace, you're actually about to go to the crate. So yeah, but anyways, we're about to go. That's a little better. Yeah, we're about to go though. So I guess let's go ahead and get into it. This weekend has been such a great weekend so far, but I do have to get back and do some work and all that stuff. So we're just gonna kind of, you know, take it in stride and make it do what it do, I guess, baby.
Jag minns ju den tid du gav mig life-bilder, yo. Nu vill jag kunna ge tillbaka allt jag inte kunna ge förut. Det finns ju ingen annan där som kan stå här by my side, oh why. Sättet du rör på det får mig att dö för dig, baby. För de här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss. Men du är fett och vanlig. Och det jag lägger all min tid och jag vill ha dig. Du får mig känna safety. Det kan nog leda, baby. Och jag kommer aldrig ändra mig. Aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än.
Hey y'all, so it's Monday night. Oh my gosh, we had such an amazing time on Sunday. Brian and I never really get to get out like that. Like, our schedules don't always align perfectly, so when we can get to spend some time together, we try to take full advantage, and that's exactly what we did on Sunday. Like, oh my gosh, it was such a great time. The food was absolutely phenomenal, but the rooftop, as you guys saw in those clips, was kind of dead, so we ended up rotating over to this little spot called Nawa. Had some great Chinese food over there and then just ended our evening at the crib. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you also enjoyed the conversation when we talked about just bullies at work, especially in corporate. I feel like it's a topic that's very common and I hope y'all got something out of just talking about that together. And if you have other comments or things that you think are helpful, tips for other people who may be going through the same type of thing, definitely put it in the comment section below so that you can be of help to someone else, because you just never know. Each one reach one, you know, that's what they always say. So definitely put it down below if you have any comments. But with that, I'm about to roll up out of here and let y'all get back to it. I hope you have an amazing week and I will see you hopefully before next week for this video, but also hopefully we'll see you guys before the next week weekly vlog. But if not, I hope y'all have an amazing week and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.